Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Knitique Yarns here in Elk Grove, California, coming to you live on this beautiful Friday. It's feeling a little bit like fall this morning.
For now.
What's the temperature?
It is 66 right now.
Right, but it is going to be up in the 80s or 90s.
It says 83.
See? Oh, that's it? 83? That's not bad. I'll take that. It was,
Supposed to cool off, start cooling off tomorrow, I think.
I did hear that we were supposed to get rain. So I'm always
Sunday.
excited about that because I want to wear more of my fall sweaters, and I have quite a few to try on and enjoy, and I'm just really excited about that. Hello, everyone. Oh,
Tomorrow,
goodness.
72, Sunday rain.
Where is everyone who's watching right now? We've got some people coming on.
And what kind of weather do you have?
I'd love to know that. Well, we're waiting for you guys. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa's from Sacramento. She has 19 cats. I wonder, how many cats do you have right now? Ooh, Bev said they've been having rain every day. Lucky. We're still paying for water.
Pam said they've had heavy rain all day.
Oh, wow. That's nice. It kind of inspires too. Okay, I've had emails. I love when you guys email me, you want things. You want to see what this looks like on. I think this bucket hat is so cute. How cute would this be when it's raining? Because if you guys didn't know, felted hats are water resistant. They don't get soggy. So
wool
cute.
is naturally like the water just beads up and sits on top of it.
And this is probably Ito. Because Ito is felting wool, but how cute is this? Karen made it. And you actually put a little plastic bag on the top of your head, and you can block it literally to your head so it fits your actual head. I just think they're so cute.
Lisa currently has 17 total. 11 of them are foster kittens.
There you go. So that's a really fun thing to do before it gets too cold out. And I do like hats. I like the idea of it being kind of that it sticks out. More of a bucket hat instead of a floppy hat. You can get it to stand out more by knitting a little bit. Maybe one smaller needle. It'll work even better. Ooh, flooding. Oh, no. That is very sad. I hope the rain stops for you guys then, because no one needs...
Sounds like
it's such a fine line. Not enough rain, too much rain, right? We're going to talk about the daily price. We have a grand price. Yeah. Sorry, my brain. You guys know I had Everly at work yesterday, and my brain is still tired from all the toddler shenanigans. We have a really nice grand price featuring two amazing brands. We have Alexandra, the Art of Yarn, in her undyed Black Butte Silver. And we're pairing it with Laine de Nord Watercolor Sock. Gorgeous, really fun. You could use them together. You could use them separately. We have included 3 of our patterns, either a wrap, poncho, a convertible. That value is just $15 for the patterns. We do have them all available on Ravelry, including, 180 more. There's a lot. I think we're at 185. We're 185. We have 3 different ones. You can use a mohair or one of the ones that we have that's not actually mohair. We've got some gorgeous alpaca blends. We have a cashmere silk blend that is probably my favorite. And then you just pair it with a skein or two of yarn that you have at home and create this beautiful wrap that is sheer and then a little bit more opaque. And then we did change the row count, so it's really fun that it changes as you go.
Yeah, you can see wider stripes, skinnier stripes.
4422. You get that way with the hubby and housework? Absolutely. Next, we have the Evening Glow Poncho, which is a Fibonacci sequence. So you have 2 yarns. You start out with the most rows with color A, the least rows with color B, and then it slowly shifts and goes out the other side. One of my favorite. There's some really fun shirts that are out or that type of method. And then we also have Montagne Arc En Ciel, which is a convertible wrap designed with just this really pretty edge that we're doing slip stitch. It's stripes and slips, and then you just knit it on one row. Really pretty to do, and it's on both sides. All three of these yarns were designed with Art Yarns inspiration colors in mind. This is the one that we have in the store because this is an exclusive to Knitique. It is the Azores collection, which we revealed last year this month after going to Portugal. It's beautiful, and we have an entire design collection out of that colorway, including accessories, sweaters, lots of goods. I'm going to let you talk about the next part.
Then along with patterns and yarn, we also have accessories because no knitter's bag is complete without accessories. So we have the class supplies tin, which includes one of our super fun branded 60-inch retractable tape measures, a pair of folding scissors, some of the locking stitch markers, a few each of the small and large of the iridescent ring markers, and a tapestry needle, because we all know those keep disappearing in the couch.
Thanks, Belle, for sharing.
And then along with the class supply tin, we also have a pen for taking notes on your patterns. It has a twist barrel here to be able to get that pen tip out. It is a very nice pointy tip. And then if you click the stylus, you get a little light on the side. And then, of course, the stylus is perfect for your touchscreen devices if you like to avoid fingerprints.
I mean, I can never avoid them. I am definitely there's fingerprints everywhere. On my glasses. I now just clean my glasses every day before I go live so I can see things.
Like all the goodies do live on display in that cute little clear box that you just saw. So if you're local, you can come in and check them all out.
Our daily kit that we give away. This is one of our bulky knits. It looks, you know what? It would look good in the Cloud Dash. Would be beautiful with this yarn. Because it has excitement. You talk about the pattern. I'm going to grab this because I think this is a great, you can get multiples out of this, like 2 or 3.
So this one is a really easy pattern of there's a purl ridge, then there's some ribbing, then there's a purl ridge, then there's knit, 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 purl ridge, some ribbing, another purl ridge, and you're done.
I wish I hadn't had to get rid of this when I ran out of room. Karen could have made a sample because this is right up her alley. Here is the one that I'm talking about. This is Cloud Tweed by Laine. It is a great opportunity to knit this one. You can do multiples of the mediums. You can almost do 3 mediums out of one skein or one of the big balls. This is, maybe 2. Oh, we'll see. 2 or 3. That's what I'm going to say. But the price point's amazing. Very soft. You get to use a big needle, size 13 needle. So not only is it going to stripe, it's going to do tweed. For those of you that do like craft fairs, because we know lots of people do that, and sell to galleries, this would be a good one because the yarn really makes it seem like you've done all this magic. Here is my Badger in Bloom with it, and you can see it's almost like every round's a different color. So most people think I Fair Isle'd this, which I did, but this is it's only 2 colors. So I'm not changing colors the whole time. We did have, that was It's a fun one. So I think that's really good. This is a really pretty color. We're seeing more people do that one currently.
And that is the Cloud Tweed, if you wanted to get something luscious to make your own Vite Vite cowl out of. However, that is not the yarn that you will win today if you win the daily prize. We have this beautiful bulky skein of a cotton yarn in this kind of two-tone rust and cream. I think it'll come out kind of with that like marled look to it. It's just a really soft cotton. It is a 109 yard skein, so you're going to be able to make the medium size. Maybe it's go shorter, but I doubt it because I don't think we used all the yarn when we made this.
I don't think so either. I am dropping
pretty sure you
links
have wiggle room.
since we are.
Oh yeah, I didn't even worry about those.
No, I know. I was like, oh, let me do that. You know what I like about this pattern is the yarn's the magic. The pattern's just the conduit for a nice, easy, relaxing knit where you just need to get things done and still knit with love. All right, I put the pattern and the cloud tweed in the comments. If you are new to Knitique Yarns Live at the Boutique, we do link as much as we can. Also, in our private Facebook group, Knitique Collective, we do what is all the links go in one post to make it nice and easy. It's also on the YouTube video, which we're getting like in a couple hours, 60 or 80 views. I know that's not a lot for a lot of people, but YouTube, that's good for us.
YouTube is apparently the magical place.
I don't know how that happens, but I will take it.
That's not what all the social media things tell you. They don't tell you YouTube's worth anything.
Yeah.
They're like, don't bother with YouTube. I'm like, we'll just ignore you.
All right, so how you get entered into the drawing every time you react to the video, which you guys know we love the interactive nature of doing Facebook. You're going to hit one entry for every reaction. You're going to get one entry for every reaction. Every comment is 5 entries, so we could do good morning. 5 entries. And good morning, everyone. I love everyone popping in. It is definitely romper room to me. And then I have to minimize mine, but the easiest way to share, you can share now. You can share to your story. If you could share on Instagram, we would love you forever and more.
Right, Sharon, you're loved forever and more.
Thank you, Sharon. There we go. So then you're going to get 11 entries for that. Thanks, everyone, for sharing. We really appreciate it. It's twofold. I mean, it does benefit us, but really, for those of you who have known me, especially from the beginning, I opened the store as a stay-at-home mom, and I'd been a stay-at-home mom for 16 years, and I wanted a place for people to have a safe place to go to and for connections. And that is still the driving force in our business, is that you have emotional connections with people, whether you're near or far, that you feel part of a community. And I know in today's world, there's lots of lonely people out there, and we want to just invite them into our fold and show them, there's other like-minded people out there who would love to have a friendship with you. So we are excited about that.
I don't even think you realized you totally did a pun there.
I did.
Or fold, like a sheep fold.
Oh, I did not. Mm-mm.
That's how my brain works, y'all.
Dad, twice in a week. It's exciting.
Deb, you've escaped.
I know. Hi, Melanie. All right. So let's base it off of yesterday's video, which if you guys did not watch it, we were live in the boutique with Miss Everly Bowen, and she did good.
Yeah, she did very good. She
really
was
good.
Like singing to herself back there.
She did have a meltdown at the end, but that's all right.
Yeah, that was just because you made her mad.
Right. Oh, Lisa Seville.
All right, Lisa, we know you're local, so you'll have to leave those kittens for a minute and come by the boutique anytime Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let us know that you won a prize, and we will pull it out of the cabinet for you. For those of you who are not local, if you won recently or win in the future, the way you collect your prize is at knitiqueyarns.com right before you check out. There is a section called Notes, and you just write in there that you want a prize, and we will pack that up and send that out with your order. If you're calling us to place your order, you can let us know over the phone, but we do need you to let us know because we do a lot of shipping, and my brain does not always think, hey, let me go check if they have a price.
We really appreciate that. Also, when you're ordering from us, we would love to wind your yarn for you because we don't want you to have to deal with any chaos. It's easier for us to do it. We have a fancy Swift and electric winder. We're all really good at winding yarn and fixing any craziness that goes on. So, without further ado, I'm very excited to talk about the new line of yarn from Alexandra, the Art of Yarn. This is her, I don't even know which one to show first. This is the candy line inspired by, we'll do this one, Ghirardelli. This is called Charming Chocolate. This is new to Alexandra. I just think it's a great idea. She's using the nice blend, 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 10% cashmere. These are mini skeins, and I love the way that she ties them all up together. So it's a big skein, 94 yards per 20 grams, a total of 564.
Like you're going to have to open it.
I
There's
know.
no way to see all 6 colors if you don't.
That is going to be a treat.
I had to open one this morning just to figure out how many color minis were in there. I'm like, I can't tell.
So it doesn't look like it, but there is, let me find the edge. One, okay, here we go. Here's one, the undyed. And then we have this beautiful milk chocolate brown. Then a rusty caramel, which I think is beautiful. I love that there is a speckled in here. And we have very limited quantities of this because they've been selling in the store. Karen is so great about putting things out that they get sold before we even get a chance to talk to everyone about it. And last but not least, let us wind this for you.
Like there should be 2 there.
2 more.
They're a little clingy.
There we go. I'll let you talk about the other ones.
We have another speckle that's all more of like the golden browns, a little bit of red and blue and olive. And then we have a kind of deeper chocolatey goodness color.
And I found some great patterns to showcase, and I love this one. This is Stone Blossom. You would use your main yarn.
And then just stripe your minis till they run out.
Yeah. Or you're just using your minis and just use a mini till it runs out. You can do a gradient order. You can do a speckled order. But this is a really nice amount of yarn. And you can do some really nice, larger sized shawls with that. This is a newer, pretty new. Look at this. I just say you just do all the minis.
What do you mean? You wouldn't have enough yardage if you only did the minis.
Oh, you have to have another one?
Yeah, you need a full skein
for you do.
like
Sorry.
Where the moss stitch is, this part, and then minis for your feather and fan.
We all have a full skein. I don't know. I have a few full skeins in my stash.
And there's so many fun colors that it'd be fun to pair with this, like this red-violet color, kind of a denim blue, like bring out a little bit of those more subtle colors in the speckles.
Yes, Bev. This is one that it self patterns all on its own, and she is just an amazing dyer. We're really excited because we have an exclusive colorway coming for Small Business Saturday. Actually, 2.
These are the Candy Line kits, and that is the Charming Chocolate colorway.
For those of you who like brights, really like brights, we have this next one. This is the Rainbow Romp inspired by Skittles. And it has lots of great, bright, skittly colors.
You hit enter for me.
Yep. There we go. We posted at the bottom to help everyone find it.
And when it finishes posting here, there we go. I will pin it for you guys. There we go. That leads you to all of Alexandra's wonderful yarns that we have in the boutique.
Okay, that's gorgeous. And you could pair it with this. Okay, we've had so much fun with people, or we're starting to get feedback on the freeze-dried candy. They love it. So here's your Rainbow Bite Skittle freeze-dried candy with a Skittles-inspired mini skein goodness.
That was not what I was expecting you to go grab when you said you could pair it with this, because I was thinking of a coordinating yarn, not a coordinating snack.
I can find a coordinating yarn.
We like coordinating snacks too. But this one has a really rich cherry red, an electric highlighter lemon yellow, this gorgeous neon green. Oh yeah, see? Stained glass.
Do a stained glass look with the Earth 16.
Kind of an electric pumpkin, a softer, kind of cornflowery cobalt blue, and then the deep violet. And this beautiful rich black in Earth 16 is color in 30.
Thank you, Laura. We love you too. All right. So here is this you can do with one of the packs. One minis of the candy lines, only minis, the Reverb shawl, which is great for people who are newer. It's a free download. Lots of garter stitch. Entirely in garter stitch.
This is really just one of those therapy projects that it's just about enjoying the pretty colors.
Mm-hmm. And what a cute cowboy cowl.
And you really just go till each color's almost out, do your little 2-row stripe, and move on.
Love that. Okay, we're going to move quickly from the neons to the most beautiful pastels. This is Sweet and Smart, inspired by Smarties. I have giant. I don't know when I got them, the giant Smarties. They came out of the package and they're sitting in my desk. I'll bring one over.
Oh, I thought those were Neckos.
No, Neckos are like the flat ones, and if you were Catholic, you practiced communion with them when you were kids, when you probably weren't supposed to, but we all did it anyway.
Neckos are gross.
I love them. It's like childhood memories.
It's like chalk.
Okay, let me get it spread apart so Anna can talk about, that's so pretty.
This one has a really pretty soft kind of periwinkle lavender, this kind of blush melon, a rosy pink, a lemon yellow, this super springy mint green, and then like a soft cornflower blue. Apparently you're not the only one with that childhood memory of using Neckos as
That's right.
wafers.
Probably before, that's how we practiced. All right, here's the giant Smarties. I don't know how old they are, but I still eat them.
They're candy, they don't go bad.
Right?
As long as they don't have ants all over them, you're good.
When my kids were little, we had a next door neighbor, and she had Smarties, and my kids called them Raro candies. And
Raro?
Yeah, because her name was Cheryl. So Raro candies. And they would always go over to get candy and orange juice from her house. But they were all fans of the Raro candies. All right, let's get some other Oh,
I love how
this
many of you guys actually like Neckos. I'm like, they're like what I imagine sidewalk chalk tastes like.
Sharon Peterson, the black ones. So good. I love a little licorice, a little chocolate. I could eat that whole package right now.
Oh, no.
Good morning, Sandy Tokunaga. All right, here we are. I think this is really pretty. You do need a full skein to go with it. And I will find something for this beauty as Anna talks a little bit about. Oh, I am really dropping the ball because I should have
Oh
copy
no,
and
you do.
pasted.
We like
You do
on
it later?
Thursdays when Susan and I do it. We don't do it. We just
Oh,
put it
okay,
in the
good.
collective later because you end up not being able to talk because you can't think about that and
Yes.
this at the same time. So we just give up on that.
All right.
But this one, colorful geometry, you just pair your minis with a like semi-solid color so that you can see this beautiful textural triangle pattern that's in here. Click on different colors so you can see. I definitely think the colors that are more solids will work best because you can see in this really pretty neon one that in their speckly variegated colors, it's like, what triangles? I don't really see them. So I would pick the more tonal colors for this one. But you basically need one mini skein pack and then one main color. And this one would be really pretty. This is also Earth 16, which these are half skeins. So you would need two of these to equal what most fingering weight skeins are, because these are 220 yards apiece. And this is color in 70, which is kind of a sagey gray green. So you can see how all the colors look against that one.
It almost looks sage in the light.
It does, but when you put it up against the colors, it doesn't show as much.
Yeah. So we've got the colorful geometry. Oh gosh, we love her patterns. This is Buccaneer. Look at this fun garter stitch, and then it's really hard to show. There's like a little feather and fan movement. Let me pop this one because this one really shows
the big
it.
one.
Like that?
This one with so you can see
there
the
we
two
go.
sections. Then you can really see all the movement. So just those two little sections for your minis. And this one is actually designed with a 6-color mini skein pack. So you're already doing great that you don't have to replan anything because it's already planned out for you. And her patterns are great. Like, this is the designer that I'm like, if you're going to learn brioche, do her patterns. They're so, so well written. Like, she's the way to go for sure.
I found so many for the next one. It just brings me joy.
And I did definitely, like, there's a mixture. There are some projects that don't take a contrast color, and there are some that do. Oh yeah, this one has so many that'll go with it.
This is just a few options if you're going to pair things together. But this is the last in her candy line. This is Festival Fizz inspired by Pop Rocks.
I love Pop Rocks. Those are one of my favorites.
It's interesting. I'm not going to take it apart yet, but how all of these can go with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's probably more that can go with it, but,
Definitely.
You had to walk away eventually.
I could have kept grabbing.
Definitely.
I love the super saturation of Dream in Color Smushy Cashmere. Okay. There we go.
I'm like something, because this one's like overlapped. There we go. All right. So we have a hot pink with purple speckles. We have a bright springy green with some yellow speckles. We have a violet with a little bit of blue. We have this gorgeous cobalt and turquoise. We have kind of a pumpkin-y orange with like a cherry red. So we have orange, cherry red, blue, violet, hot pink, and lime green.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And lots more projects that you can do with the kits.
We love Lisa Ross.
Mm-hmm. I
Great
found a
patterns.
couple of hers.
I mean, I love this. There's some mosaic in there at the same time. So pretty. Ooh, I love that. That is Pagoda Cowl. That's, a little pay attention, a lot pay attention, but you're just going to use markers in between the repeats.
Pay attention once in a while is good for your brain.
It is. It is. That's how I feel about my Fair Isle sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, I did make some mistakes, but yesterday I could fix them without taking it out because it was all in the purples. Like I either had to knit, I did a few more make ones that I needed to. Oh, I love this one. Into the Waves by Greta Menson. This is
like a modified veteran fan.
I like how it just looks a little bit different with the stripes. Very pretty. We have this beauty, Color Crest by Tabitha Hedrick. Has a really good picture of that. Oh my goodness, I hate when they don't go bigger.
And that one's a just do each color till it runs out kind of project.
I think this is going to be a collaborative effort.
Oh, to put those back together?
Because it's such a tight...
Yeah, I had to twist really hard to put one back together this morning. Not totally sure why I put it back together before video, but
All right, we do have the mini skein kit. Sorry, because it's crinkling. Here, this will help. You got a second?
Get a little away from her with the microphone. So it's like, no, don't listen to the crinkles.
This is the super mini pack, which is 10 mini skeins of rainbow. This is the really bright one, which means the base is not on yak. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 92 yards per skein, so it's 920 yards. There is, between those together, isn't that Rainbow Bridge?
I think it's 2 of these and 1 pack would do the Rainbow Bridge shawl, if I remember correctly. Oh, there it is on the right.
This one.
Yeah, it's 2 and 1.
And you can make this gorgeous chevron. We've had a lot of people make this one.
Different little lace patterns within each colorwork section, and then like a garter rib in the main color.
There is, I can't think of who it is. I have to think in my head. I think we showed some of her stuff yesterday. She has, I'm going to pull it up. I have to describe it. The fingerless heart cuffs.
Shoot.
It's going to come up.
Stephanie Lotvin.
Yes. Hold on, knitting. We'll just go like this. You guys, how good is Anna at that?
Well, I like her patterns, so.
How do you spell it?
Lotven. Oh, yes, Sharon, it is Telly Bean, because Telly Bean and Stephanie Lotvin are the same thing.
She's who I'm doing my sweater from. That's why I was like, oh, that name sounds familiar. But I'm going to pop in fingering. Let's do this one. I'm going to give this to you real quick, and then you can show. Oh, these are the ones I was talking about.
So we have the My Rainbow Heart mitts. She also has a cowl with the hearts called like candy. I think there's a hat too. But she has a bunch that are great for mini skeins. These two, Morning Sunshine and Friendship Bracelet. I've done in the waves with minis and did a whole rainbow of colors. You can do palmistry. This Last Light would be good. The I Heart Sheep. Even like the top part of this little garland sweater, you could use the minis in each section there. This shortcut cowl. I mean, she has the best stuff. Oh yeah, and then look, there's a garland sweater for adults. There's the cute little hat called Heart Head. This pure slouch is perfect for like all your leftovers from your minis. You just do like probably two or three rows of each color and magic knot them and keep going. But look at all the fun things that she has that plays well with lots of colors like the mini packs. This would work with the candy stripe kits or this super mini pack. I really want to do, like, this one's on my to knit list, her Daisy Lady. It has the color work at the top, like a secondary contrast color for the background at the top, and then the main color in the torso. Like, this one's been on my to knit list for a little while.
Oh, I love that one.
You should just use all the minis in here.
Mm-hmm.
Get a secondary color here, and then your main color down here.
And it's a way to use some of your stash. I mean, that's like my current sweater. I'm using 3 different brands of yarn. Alexandra, the Art of Yarn, Dream and Color, and Art Yarns.
I mean, she has so many. Some are in her book. Lots are available directly on Ravelry.
I like that there's kid ones, there's adult ones. So adorable.
She is a pretty prolific designer, and I love all of her stuff.
I did, at one of the stitches, I did get her the minis that were dyed specifically for her hearts.
Oh,
They're still sitting there, but that's fine. All right. Another one of Alexandra's that we have that is really nice to knit with. This is a small fry kit. What's nice with Alexandra's, she gives you on the label are the codes to get patterns. So this small fry kit is a little bit over $100, and you get 3 patterns with it that you can download on Ravelry. What I like is that one of them has Stellalina. So this is a mixture of 3 of her different lines. There is the 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% Stellalina. So you get a little bit of glitz in that one. Then we have the 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And last but not least, we have the 65% superwash merino, 15 yak, 20 silk, 438 yards.
Yeah, and these kits would work perfectly for pretty much all the patterns that we've shown that are like one full skein and then minis, because most of them were 5-color minis. With the candy line, you just get a bonus to work with of having 6 colors.
Yep. Good morning, Angela. It's nice to see you. All right. And last but not least, certainly not least, and I am wearing the model of this one. This is Alexandra's Yak Mini Packs. This was the Jewel Collection, and this is an exclusive to Knitique called Coal into Pink Diamonds. The blend is all yak. It is 70% superwash merino, 20% yolk. Oh my gosh, yak, 10% nylon. And there are 4, I think that's 4, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4 mini skeins, 327 yards altogether. It's a set of 5.
Yeah, there's 2 of the...
Oh, actually, there's more than that.
There's 2 of the charcoal black color and then 1 each of the others.
But really fun. We have Vicki in classes, in our Wednesday class, is currently knitting this cowl. Very pretty, very fast. The pattern comes with it. But gosh, there's so many other different options that you can do. I think we should, did we show all of them?
Mm-mm.
No. All right, here's another one. This would actually work for this too. This is Soft Twilight by Karina Ferguson. You can see, let me see if it goes big. Oh, I love it. There you go. There's,
This looks like a fun pattern because I see like an elongated,
a slip.
you know, like a 1x1 cable kind of thing, and then I eyelet yarn over 2 together row.
Yeah, that's really, really pretty. And just going from one color to the next, you could break it up, start with the black, end with the black with this one, or you start with the other colors and then you end up with the black being more of a border by doing two.
It'd be fun to do it like this, like everywhere that they did the purple, do the black, and then just do like each of the other colors till they ran out so that you can carry the yarn up. Because less ends to weave in is always nice.
Ooh, I love this one. This is Sprocket Sweater.
This one would be really fun for the candy stripe kits because even though they only used 5 colors, you could do the first color at the neckline for your 6 colors and then just go into your main color for the body.
Lots of folded. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, you could just do 1x1 ribbing if you didn't want to do folded hems, and then that gives you more wiggle room in your yardage.
Agreed. I just like folded. I just like ribbing though. But I can see why people do it. Very pretty. This is a sweater knit top down in the round using fingering weight yarn. And everyone's going to be individual. You get to create what you want. I mean, look at this cute dog.
I know, isn't he cute? Like, forget the sweater. There's an adorable dog.
Here's a close-up of the almost sawtooth. This is very similar to the Badger and Bloom where you've got 1x1. A lot of people are intimidated by the Badger and Bloom, but really, unlike the sweater I'm currently doing that every row changes, they do change, but it's always 1 and 1. You're either 1 dark, 1 light, all light, or 1 light, 1 dark. It's very, very simple. And I like that there's like 3 rows in 3 in a row that have the same, I'll show you.
Yeah, the same sequence.
Yes, like here, this is all the same. This is all the same. That's the same. That's the same. It just is really fun. I can't wait. We started class on Tuesday, and I can't wait to see how everyone knits up. I will say at least one is doing my same one, so I'm excited to see that again. Let's see the other ones. Let's talk a little bit about, this is what we have up in the lineup. For those of you who are interested, we are starting the Persian Tiles crochet along. And if you wanted to join us but did not want to purchase the kits, it is now online that you can sign up for the classes without purchasing the kit. We did do the classes for free if you bought the kit because it's a high-priced item, but my gosh, you could do it on your own. Use your own yarn or stash and do it as you go and really create something beautiful. I'm really excited about that class. We have Tuesday the 24th. I'm teaching the Autobahn, which was really nice. Lynn wrote about this. That's one of her favorite patterns. It's a really fun fingerless gloves. There is a little bit of pre-work because I'm teaching essentially the thumb, and that is where everyone struggles, is on the thumb. It's not hard, but you just need a little bit of TLC. We do call it an intermediate project because you are using either 9-inch circulars or double-pointed needles. On Saturday, October 28th, I'll be teaching the Arbuste hat, which is, we have knitted out of so many different yarns. We re-yarned it recently out of our Whispery kits. Beautiful, using worsted weight. If you're looking for some quick projects to knit for the special people in your life, or if you do charity work, this would be a great class. Nothing's too hard about it, but it just turns out beautifully. On Saturday, November 4th, I'm teaching the Twisted Stitches Bulky Beanie. You guys know me. I'm a super fan of bulky yarns. You could knit this easily out of Wool Addicts Glory, which is a new yarn for us, Juniper Moon Moonshine Bulky, which is new, or last year's Superstar, Malabrigo Noventa, on a size 9, 11, or 13 needle. And the pre-work is just to cast on and do your ribbing, including the setup round, and then you're ready for class. We do that when we've got quicker classes to be able to teach you a little bit more about that. And I do believe it's a 1 hour class. I'm not sure. I'll have to look because that says 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a 1 hour.
So it is just an 11 to noon class on that. On Tuesday, November 7th, we're teaching the Diminishing Lace Shawl. That is a 2 hour class using some beautiful sport weight Noro. Tsubame or Geshi would be beautiful. Karen's done this great little display with options of Geshi that would work. Size 6 needle, or you could bump it up a little to a 7. No pre-works necessary. We're going to do a provisional cast on, which I'll be teaching. Oh, it's not necessary. Sorry. I thought I was teaching the provisional.
No, they have you do a provisional cast on because you cast on the largest amount and then go back and bind it off later. And I'm like, well, that's a waste of time. Why wouldn't I just do a long tail cast on?
No.
So we're nixing that. Just do a long tail cast on and do your setup row, and then you're ready to learn this beautiful lace pattern and the texture in class.
We don't have the sample done, but for those of you asking us about the knitted necklace, we do have that on the schedule. It is going to be a 2 hour class from 11 to 1. You are either going to need 1 skein of beaded silken sequins or 1 skein of like the paillettes with a finger, 2 skeins. 2 skeins of beaded silken sequins, or you could do the paillettes with a skein of merino cloud or something like that. Our first Turkey Day class is actually is on the schedule. There's not a picture, but we're having people sign up and buy the yarn already.
I love that.
It's not my desk because I can
I think it's on my desk because I was reverse engineering as best I could on the pattern yesterday. I was trying to get a little bit of a head start to get it together for you guys.
You know where the notes are? I just realized this. My remarkable.
Yeah.
That's missing. Again.
Yeah, that's with your passport too.
I just found my needles, everyone.
That's the joke, though. Everything's with her passport.
So this is Turkey Day number 1. If we have time, we'll probably just give the numbers. We could do a little quick one on the bottom of it for a cowl or something.
I have enough that I could give them the pre-work. Like I can add the pre-work to the class now too.
Perfect. And this is a really fun. It's done out of a bulky yarn. It's got fun slip stitch, but it creates this beautiful basket weave technique. There's knits and slips, nothing crazy. We did the work on the top so that it looks pretty. I think it's delightfully unisex, so it's going to work for whoever. And I did it a little tighter, right? So that it's more of a skull cap, less as a slouchy. You can get extra yarn, definitely make it slouchy, very easy. But, sometimes when it's cold, you actually want a little bit tighter of a knit. But this is Turkey Day number 1.
Out of the American U Bulky, if you like this beautiful dusty coral color here.
It's definitely a beauty. All right, so you guys, I am wearing this beauty. So this is the Have It Your Way cowl. It is a really fun exercise in Fair Isle. You can see on the back.
And it's titled that because it has more than one Fair Isle stitch pattern to choose from on the pattern.
So there's options and then there's ribbing. I always love like the Missoni chevron look. I just think it's beautiful. And Anna's wearing one of my favorite sweaters that's somewhere. I have a UFO of it.
I think it was orange. This is Morning Mist. It's a really fun, like it looks like it's just a plain old sweater in the front, but it has a little bit of fun in the back. You actually start with this lace panel, do the lace, then you pick up stitches, like 20 or so stitches on the shoulders, and knit over the front, cast on a few, knit down to the same length as the back basically, join it in the round, and knit, knit, knit.
Will you turn around one more time so they can see that? So you can see you're knitting this piece first, like this, and then pick up, and do the, isn't it gorgeous?
I love this pattern. I
Yeah.
would make more.
Yeah.
If I'd stop getting distracted by other patterns.
Mm-hmm.
There is that.
All right, my lovelies, we are off. The boutique is open from 11 to 5 today. As always, we ship daily. All of our packages have gone out, I think.
Yep, I almost forgot this morning.
All the packages are out. So
guy.
you ordered yesterday, everything has gone out. We are just bustling along, getting everything done. If you want your yarn wound, we would love to wind it for you. If you have any questions or you have suggestions on classes that you want, because we're going to be teaching this one in December because someone asked for it. So I'm excited about that. But we're happy to hear any comments, concerns, questions, or you just want to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Have an amazing Friday, and we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Bye-bye.